boys! So what's going on, Gas Gang? Today we are back up in my stage 3 760 brake horsepower Mark 5 BMW Supra, and today we are at Santa Pod and we're running times. Stay tuned for this one, it's gonna be sick. Let's get it.
Welcome to Officially Gas. Let's get it.
For the best in universal premium ester-containing engine oils and fuel additives for both petrol and diesel engines, check the links in the description. So yes guys, as the intro said, today I am back up in my BMW Supra, aka my Toyota Supra, or whatever you guys love to call it. And yeah, today we're at Santa Pod, a quarter-mile drag strip. We're at a test day. Shout out to JM Imports. They invited me down. We're filming a few videos here today, so I'm kind of in a rush to get everything done. Anyway, I thought it'd be a good opportunity for me to bring down the Supra and see what it can actually do at a drag strip. Now, major mess up and flop. I was meant to bring some drag slicks, some Hoosiers, and I thought I had a setup. So a massive shout out to Endless Customs and Mesut there. He was going to basically lend me his setup from his M140i. The problem is, when you actually need a Mark 5 Supra to be a BMW, turns out they are not BMWs because they have a different stud pattern to a BMW. So that absolutely messed us up. So I've turned up in my PS4Ss that have been on here for about 2 years and do not get grip. So my main objective of the day is to just break a 10 and not break the car. I don't know what it will do, but I think it should, if it stays straight, break a 10. So let's just get into this. I'm using the V-Box Performance Box Touch. But anyway, guys, wish me luck. Let's do the 10s. Oh, first run we're going to do on normal pump fuel. I'm on pump fuel, then we're going to put some ethanol in it. Pump fuel is 630 brake horsepower. Ethanol will take us to 760. So we're up to date. Let's do a run. Oh, guys, I'm worried because the thing is, this car does not stay in a straight line. And that is honestly my main concern today, especially being on these tyres. I'm just going to have to do the nastiest burnout, try and get some heat in them. But it's keeping it in a straight line. On the runway, obviously, it's unprepped. I literally changed lanes and nearly went off the runway. And I just want to keep this car in a straight line today. You can see how the back end just, it lights them up straight away. Alright, got a little bit of heat in the tyres. Let's go for this. So we will get staged. Alright, so we're staged second gear. I'm going to brake boost it. Blew off the tyres, fourth gear. Terrible. It was a smoke fest. You see how hot I got the tyres straight away? There's a 1290. A 1290. What terminal? 124. That was absolutely terrible. It just lit them up straight away. It changed into fourth gear. Maybe I'll keep it in manual next time. You see that? It just blew off the tyres. That's what I mean. I cannot brake boost this car, not on these tyres. Do the minorest brake boost and then let it go. I'm gonna lock it in manual actually. Alright, second gear. Alright, let's go for it. Better. Come on. Oh, that's the fastest she's went so far, boys. That's the fastest she's went so far on pump fuel. That is an 11.05. It felt a lot better than, all right, I was so upset on the first run. I was so upset after last night and the whole tyre debacle, me thinking I'm coming here for no reason, but it looks like we actually just run the best time this car has ever run at 126 mile an hour, so 2 mile an hour up, but it stayed straight there. There is hope yet, lads. 11.05 at 126. I'm not sure what it said on their time and gear. I'll put that up now, but all right, cool, we're on the right track. So what I'm thinking is, I know it can stay straight. Should we try and break the 10s on pump fuel? Let's try one more, see if we can break the 10s on pump fuel. If we can do that, then we move to race fuel. I think we got to, innit? We're so close. We're so close. All right, let's do this. Let's go. Oh, a terrible burnout. Anyway, here's what it is. Second gear. Hopefully we've got some heat in the tyres already. Alright, cool, let's go for this. It's not as good. It's not as good. 11.1. You know, I fluffed the burnout and then it twitched a little bit. And I think that lost us a couple of hundredths. But it is what it is. Look, we're close to the 10s on pump fuel. I didn't come here to run it on pump fuel. I'm just trying to run out of pump fuel so I can top it up and have a nice, clean ethanol content thing in there. So you know what I mean. But basically, yeah, I think right now what we do, and bearing in mind that was 3 back-to-back runs, I'm going to pull over, let her cool down, top her up some race fuel, and send it. It's definitely got a 10 in it. And it seems to be hooking half decent. So yeah, man, there's hope, there's hope. All right, guys, so we are back. Ethanol in the tank. And do you know what's annoying? So I had quite a bit of pump fuel in there, so I've had to literally brim it on ethanol just to get the right content. And we have 51% ethanol, which is not great because at 49% ethanol, it will switch back into its pump fuel map. So let's hope it gives us full boost. I'll know straight away. I'm in map 3, so 3 out of 4 that is. So this, I think, is just, I want to say it might just be a torque reduction, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's just say it's full power, but I'm not sure. So yeah, let's go for this. All right, nice one. Alright, cool. Alright, we're going manual, second gear, a little bit of brake boosting, and we'll see what she can get. Hopefully she stays straight. Alright, here we go. Span off the line. Nah, terrible. Terrible. That was at 11.31. You saw it got proper sticky, or squeaky, should I say. I don't know if we got enough ethanol content. 51%. I don't know. 51. We're right on the edge of where it kind of, you know, will give us the full boost. All right, guys, so I have went back with the little bit of fuel that I burnt there. I have topped up a little bit with ethanol, and we are up to 53% ethanol now. So anyway, it feels like we got full power, as in full power, or we're in our ethanol maps. We are in map 3 still. So we're just going to go for it in map 3 and just see what it can do first. Hopefully, if it gives me full power here and it stays straight, I think we'll be good. Alright, we want second gear, a light brake boost, and we'll go for it. Alright, let's go. Power's not there. Power's not there. What's going on, man? Power is not there. Frustrating, man. It's not giving me. I can physically feel like a proper change when I drive it on ethanol and when it's not on ethanol. And this is driving like it's not on ethanol. Whether the car's putting it in a limp mode, I'm not 100% sure. The thing is, with the Ecutech, it's actually, sometimes it will put it into a limp mode if the gearbox gets unhappy, because we've got a limit torque, and if it feels like a spike in torque, it will put it into a limp mode and it won't let you know sometimes. So that's what could be happening, because I mean, we're up there with the ethanol content. We're definitely over our 50%. Just don't know what's happening. Just for reference, guys, that was 11.39 at 124 mile an hour. So if anything, we're losing speed. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go again. Now, I think I know what's happening. I might be wrong, but when I'm doing that burnout, I'm leaving it in auto and it's changing through the gears, and I don't think the gearbox likes it, because we were up to like 3rd gear burnouts when I was doing it then. So I'm gonna lock it in manual, like for a 1st gear burnout, and I think that's what was tripping it before. I'm not sure, but I just tried right now and it feels like we got full power, but it's felt like that both other times when I thought it had full power, and then I ran down that strip and it just hasn't got full power. So let's try again, but this time locked in 1st gear. All right, let's go. Let's go. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see what we've got. So 2nd gear again. All right, hopefully full power. All right. Start, but that ain't full power. Oh my god, we done it, boys! We broke the 10s. That was not full power. We just broke the 10s. We were in map 4 there. 126, 10.92, lads. We done it. I'm telling you, that weren't full power, but we broke the 10s. I left it in map 4 regardless. That is not the ethanol, I'm telling you, that's not full power. I usually trap about 133, 134. It's trapping way down. But we hit the 10s, we broke the 10s, we broke the 10s. So, I don't know what's going on. I can data log it, but I can't really send anyone the files at the moment. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna park up, I'm gonna rack my brains, I'm gonna make a couple calls and see what I can do, because that's not full power, but we just broke the 10s. That was a great launch there. But it's just dropping out of effort, or it's full boost maps. Guys, all right, so I just had to turn the cameras back on right now to show you what the hell just went down there, right? So we ran a 10.92 quarter mile. 100 to 200 was 7.61. This car usually runs 5.5s, 100 to 200, right? Or has run a 5.5. But kind of from a dip, it will always run low 6s. We just done a 0 to 60 of 2.78 seconds in this car. 2.78 seconds. I haven't been checking on the previous runs, but I've just thought I'd check now. 2.78. So that's something to be impressed with. Yeah, I'm still working out what we're going to do, but I'll get back to you on that one. So guys, you know what's actually cool? Whilst I was waiting, I thought I'd go and get my ticket, and I don't know if you can see there, you can pause it if you want, but the bottom one is my runs. And if you look very careful, you'll actually see that on their timing gear, I actually run a 10.89. So that's a 10.89, you know, on street tyres at pretty much 630 brake, because it's just not giving us that ethanol power. So we're 130 brake off where we should be on street tyres running 10.8s, which is impressive, but it's also frustrating, because it just, to me, it just shows that, you know, on the ethanol with that extra bit of power, that's going to bring us closer to mid 10s, I would assume, traction permitting. And if we had like some Hoosiers on there, or some proper, you know, some ET Streets or something, Mickey Thompsons, we'd definitely be low 10s, I think, you know. But I mean, it's speculation, so we'll work out what we're going to do from here. But that's with a 1.69 60 foot, so it's not even great. Sorry, a 1.66 60 foot. But the terminal definitely tells the full picture, because I was doing 125 mile an hour trap speeds on full pump fuel, and I've done a 125 on the run that I've done a 10.8. So it just shows we're at exactly the same power. Frustrating, but yeah, man, we'll work out what's going on. Right guys, so yeah, what I've decided to do is we'll do one more run and just go for it. I'm going to do a burnout. I'm just going to do what I normally do and send it. I don't think it's going to give us our full power, unfortunately, but I'll just work off the 630 brake that it will give us, and just go for there. If it does give us a little bit extra, then so be it, but I don't think it will. But yeah, we'll give it a go for the culture and see what it's got, and fingers crossed we can better the time we have already, but I don't hold much hope, so yeah, we'll give it a go. Get them as hot as I can. Alright, there we go. I'm racing a bloody GTR too. Although I ain't racing no one, boy. Let's see how this goes. Alright, let's see. Let's go! Spun up a lot there, but terrible time. I beat the GTR though. He had issues. 126 trap. Yeah, that was terrible. 126 trap. It went quite sideways. 11.40 unfortunately today, ladies and gentlemen. 3.410 to 60 and a 7.5 100 to 200, which is pretty much the tail of how the whole day has went. Pretty much not where we need to be today, unfortunately. Just not where we need to be. Now, I have had this kind of it cutting the power before, and it's nothing. I know it's nothing to worry about. That's the worst thing. It's usually the gearbox sensing some form of like torque spike that it doesn't like, and it puts it into a safety mode, which will only give us kind of its pump fuel power, which is 630 brake. It's annoying because, you know, after tasting a 10.8, you know, on street tires at 630 brake, when we've got another 130 brake horsepower and, like, you know, more grip on kind of offer, you know, it would have been nice to see what this does on kill, if that makes sense. But it is what it is. Look, we came here, we came and done what we came to do, if that makes sense, today. We broke a 10 on street tires, and yeah, man, I mean, I got to take some victory away in that, I guess, or you know, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, man, guys, I don't know, man. With this car, I'm at a point where I need to know that you guys are still feeling this car, because it's got to a point with me and this car where, like, I don't really feel like I want to build the engine. I don't want to build the gearbox. I don't really want to push it any further power-wise. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, would you guys prefer me, like, because I've still got my Supra, by the way, and I'm not sure if I've told you the news about my Honda yet. If I haven't, then we got big news coming, but if I have, then you know what I'm talking about. But would you prefer I just get rid of this and put the money into the Supra build and the Honda, or would you prefer I just keep on with this? Like, what's your feelings? I need the gas gang, I need everyone at home to come and let me know your feelings on the car, because I don't want to flog a dead horse, if that makes sense. I enjoy the car, but right now I'm just not in love with it, if that makes sense. I think it's a sick car, but I don't know if my passion's elsewhere at the moment. Does that make sense? Oh man. But anyway, guys, listen, with that said, anyway, smash the thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up for the 10s, because we hit the 10s. Smash the subscribe if you're not subscribed. Massive shout out to JM Imports and Jürgen for inviting me down today for this test day. And yeah, guys, I mean, yeah, I guess we'll leave it as that. I'm really hot, so I'm waffling. But yeah, man, hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, man, we're out of here. Peace out.